Now here's Hunter. From the low block. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
For the Cavaliers,
It's his first trip to the line.
DeAndre Hunter. 2.
And he makes a first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Allen can't get it to go.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous. Job defensively.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the shot is good by Garland.
3.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Here's Hero. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Here's Ware. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Allen. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Hero, no good.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 6.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Outside Hunter. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Ware. Kicks it to Hero. The rebound by Allen. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. Rebound Miami. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ware. On the wing, Burks. Launches it. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had
The Cavaliers 14.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Heat trail by 10. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Strus. Inside. Here's Thompson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Kevin Love. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Hero, left side. Pass to Jovic. No luck on that one. The Cavaliers lead by 14. Now here's Mitchell. A shot from the high post. Rebounded by Jovic.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And he comes up with a bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Doors back in January 2023. Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps. In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
To the inside. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. From behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 14. Mobley grabs the board.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
That one falls.
That's exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
Here's Hero. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
say it's too late. I remember having on that E-way. 922 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HETF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 tray. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt, 2D. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when they come to defense, we got. And when they come to. They don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now here's Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got the opening field goal of the game for the Grizzlies. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. Boom! He shoots it straight down.
Let's go.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren the screen. Ring shot on the way. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
It's Morant in the corner. Holmgren with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Bane. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Outside for Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Morant with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 5 now.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Thunder trailing by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, number 22, Cason Wallace.
There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Now Eldama. Outside, Payne. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Lou Dort. And stolen by Wallace. Back to Dort. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Wiggins. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And he likes to get out of rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the wing right side. Pass to Morant. 3-pointer. Caruso grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. An easy 2 points on the
change my defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Oklahoma City out in front, up 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Pass to Wallace. Poked away. Pippen with the steal. Kennard with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. Clark's got his first points of the game.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Screen by Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Open for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
3 points.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Bane, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Back to Morant. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. And Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Jackson Jr. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Nobody near Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren the screen. Second chance shot. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis leading by 3. Up the floor. Here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Count that one for Dort.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Morant. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. To the paint. And Aldama slams it in.
and can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Hartenstein. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Oklahoma City trailing. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his 2nd season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Grant. Oh, my God. Wells wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Wells has got 6 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Morant with the steal. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
He hits both from the stripe.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Outside Williams. Launches a 3. It's stolen. Morant outside. Down low. Here's Wells. And it's off from 3-point range. And we're trailing by 5. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Edey. Pocket 6. Pass to Wells. Outside for Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, Memphis no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Screen by Hartenstein. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
So timeout called here. First for Memphis. The Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Opportunistic Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Here's Morant. Off target at the rim. Now the Thunder with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. Oh, my God. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. 1:51 left for the 3rd. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. A kick out to Bane. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edey. On the wing, Jackson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Thunder making a switch here. The kick out to Williams. And it's all evened up. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Jackson. Morant left side. Back to Jackson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good tee by Williams. The kick out to Williams. We got 28 seconds left to play in the third.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Inside. A second chance effort. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Thunder out in front. They lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Pass to Clark. Back to Pippen. Aldama inside. Just 5 to shoot. Bane with the bucket. Bane's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Wallace down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end his cold spell. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
It's Pippen with the drive. Over to the wing. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here.
Substitution for the Thunder.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now here's Caruso. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And so it's Memphis with it. A 2-point game. Pass to Wells to take the lead. Wiggins with the rebound. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
No clue.
I got too young,
that
man.
pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
Here's Dort. No good on the three. Memphis trailing here. And a wide open look for Bain. And he's good on the three ball. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them starting now. See if that message resonates. Kevin?
Thank you, David. High post, Jackson. A kick out to Bain. Here's Heaney. His 3 pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. 6 on the shot clock. Williams. The Thunder with another miss. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They can't stop the run with that one. Outside, Bain. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Wells.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Edey gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
To the right wing. Here's Dort. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just taking out the best shot. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Double team on Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Dort. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Holmgren in the high post. Outside Williams. Shoots over Wells. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
if it me, then you. And that's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it. Ain't cooking a smile for none of you. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat, should they fold that no yoga mat? Chat, should they don't hit me back? Chat, should I no questions asked? Chat, they chatting, they chat. When the sun go down, everything made me feel lonely. Hello, sad thing, but right now it's just a home. Try to feel good, it's hard enough, no one to hold me. Hype me up, you give me hype, you my favorite coach, compress the line.
Yo.
That's my only vibe. When you tell me if I'm feeling fine, I run it up, risk it all, like I'm taking it all, it's my second life. That's me, passed out in the Maybach seat, cash out on the backstand beach. Already know my body, already know that's me. You might get all I want to love is silent.
Some of y'all go get a wash, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really God. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, only want your love if it's silent.
But if it me, then you, and that's the way I like it. Everything been okay. They salute me so much every time I show up. Her about face, everything no cut. Y'all up, I'm really gonna trip out, babe. Load of 87 guts while you waiting on nuts. Tell them I was on PCH. You with that's thinking they cuter than you. Oh, say you on your cycle, but he on this too. Oh, the tables been turning so much I was thinking it's foosball. The tenderness of them mistaking them for some wacko. Oh, walk, talk like Kenny, like Boss, like Solana. I promise, more buzz. There's a waltz, there's a crater or a spaceship. Get lost, no favors. I wager whatever you worth. I bought something about a conservative regular girl that still can thorough as don't need your psychic can reach a zodiac sign. It must be a Gemini moon, cause we about to go half. Mistakenly, nobody been in a bag, but how many body?
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee from the home court of the Bucks. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So the Nuggets win the tip. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. The putback. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong in rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Inside and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Lillard, right side. Kuzma inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Jokic.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous. Oh. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stop?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Murray with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Denver making a switch here.
Number 4, Russell Westbrook.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Murray. Jokic, great position. On the putback.
Tough to box out Jokic, not only strong, but long.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. Down low. And Lopez gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Nuggets trail. Murray outside. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Friend, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo with the steal. That bucket in no time at all. Lillard's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Lillard. He has 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Just 5 on the clock. Portis can't get it to go. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Westbrook. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's Trent on the wing. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Murray way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Nice shot by Portis.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Porter, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Saric. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way. And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Murray. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Here's Porter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Saric grabs the board.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
On the wing, Murray. Saric trying to break free. Murray, no good. Milwaukee leading by 6. It's Porter outside. Sinks the triple. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
On the wing, Porter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. Over onto the Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Yes, Giannis showing creativity.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, what a dunk by Giannis.
Here's Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. 6 to shoot. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Milwaukee leading by 10. Left side, Porter. Back to Lillard. Off target from outside. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Murray, one of those guys that you can classify as automatic from the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Watson. Here's Brown. Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. That'll do it for the first half. Bucks lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter.
On me, bro? Oh.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Now, Jokic. He's got 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
Lillard with it. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Here's Lopez. They get a hand on it. Kicks it out to Giannis. Here is Lillard. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
The Bucks shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Love some AG highlights where he's jamming it down like that.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got his second bucket.
And making it look effortless. Great job by Lopez finishing through the contact.
Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. And here's Gordon from outside. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Kuzma. Here's Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Lillard finding a way even there amongst the trees.
Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Lillard missing. The Nuggets trailed by 10. To the right side. Right side, Porter. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. Over Lopez. And that one hits back iron. Nobody near Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. He can see the play. It evolves. And he makes a quick decision.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A switch here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Left side, Portis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Portis has got 7.
Portis not afraid from the mid-range. That's where he can do some work.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Denver calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to happen.
Yo, what's good, Troy? What's good with you, man? Thanks for tapping into the chat, man. Appreciate that. $100. Just so, yeah, I'll be playing 2K now, man. We got back into that thing, bro. I'm weak, yeah, work.
the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. 1:12 left in the third. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
There's the pick. Pass to Trent. The Bucks working the ball around. To the middle. Here's Giannis.
On that pick and roll, you have to always play Lillard to shoot, but he's smart enough to see those gaps, dumps it off to the man in the best position to score there.
And finished off by Porter.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And it's Lillard missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Murray. That one goes. Count it. Murray's got 5 now.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scoring.
To the paint. The kick out to Porter. From deep three-point land. They get it back. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Wow. Milwaukee on top, up by 10. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's Trent. Westbrook pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray outside. Here he goes. Rebounded by the Bucks. Led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Giannis. They kick it out to Green. No good with the layup. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Trent with the wide open look. Nets, the corner 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Timeout called, Nuggets. Got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much. Was able to listen to what David Adelman went over with his team. Coach told his guys, lock in. This is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable. All-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level. And that's what he's looking to do.
And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. Denver making a switch here.
Into the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And a wide open look for Portis. Offline with his 3. Back to Gordon. Shoots over Lillard. Porter pulls it in. Bucks leading by 15. The 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Outside Porter. Denver passing it around. Murray outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Jamal Murray's such a natural scorer, and right now getting in and finishing on a physical play like that one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Typically, it takes Giannis 1 stride to get where he wants to go. And in that 1 stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with it.
And the Bucks making a change here.
Substitution for your Bucks.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They lead by 14. Lillard, right side. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent. Aaron Gordon with the nasty dunk.
Kuzma inside. That shot no good. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts.
I'm trying to end the game off, but 20-point lead.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Lopez with the steal. Lillard from outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And this is going to end in a lopsided.
I thought you were about to turn up for real.
And aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Here's Najee. Saric inside. Here's Pickett. A three-pointer, no good. Outside, Green.
He ain't gonna let
Rebound by the Nuggets. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the floater. And it's Westbrook missing. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Rollins. Connects from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Could have secured my 20.
Here's Najee driving to the basket. Here's Trent, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
You trying to ruin that thing.
Here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming, and
ain't that battle?
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Guys, what do you think?
I gotta get that.
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead.
My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make right now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen a dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind, yeah. But only for the night, but that's okay though. We fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay though. Together, but you my bae though. I do whatever you say though, tryna pop out, I'm like, ayo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door, cause you ain't messing with no amateur and I ain't tryna handle you. But when I'm walking out, I'm always checking for the camera. Cause paparazzi, they be taking them flicks.